place.
Like you, for instance.
Selamlar arkadaşlar. Deliverance 2020 bölümüne hoş geldiniz. 8. bölümü öyle kaldığımız yerden devam ediyorum. Bu sefer daha basit, daha kolay bir yolla devam edeceğim. Bakalım yapabilecek miyim? Umarım yaparım. Hadi bakalım.
Why did you take him to the chapel?
The surgeon is away with Lord von Berghoff, and Thomas has got considerably worse.
Why can't I?
You know, the castle chapel is an important place.
Like you, for instance.
Naturally. It's certainly good of you to want to pray for... Go. Till we meet again.
Bir şeye gidiyor. Bakayım. Bakayım.
I'm Henry.
My name's What
are you here for?
Me? Nothing much. I tried to... I was sleeping in the woods for a week and I wanted... So? I slept like a...
I'll be going.
Sure.
Abi ben gideyim hadi.
Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my prayers?
Sorry to bother you, but I heard you praying.
You know Thomas?
Well, that's a really long story, but I heard what happened to...
Talk? What do you expect to hear from him? Thomas is lying in a fever upstairs in the Maiden. Them bastards cut him up good. Poor fella. And if that was...
What exactly is wrong with Thomas?
He was badly wounded in a fight. It looked for a while like he wouldn't live to see the... Only a few days ago he caught a fever and the sawbones is away...
And the Maiden Tower?
You're in Trotsky for the first time, eh? It's that narrow, higher one. We call the second one the Crone. There's some legend about it, but to tell the truth, it never...
I'll be going.
Thanks.
What was I thinking about? I'll be going.
Thanks.
Not quite.
But I'll tell you.
Bir şey yapmayı unuttuk. Nerede lan o?
What'll it be, you bum?
I need a bath.
Certainly. My bath...
I'd like a pretty girl to take care of all my needs.
Great. But I'll cost...
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. Phew. I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and find something to eat.
The bell's ringing for hands the fifth
Acıktın
time.
mı?
Do I get some...
Hey!
What?
You're a...
Well, not...
But I'll...
Isn't there a maid?
Well, a very...
Who did you...
Father...
Don't worry.
But with no... Natural...
And he didn't...
Why can't you...
Şimdi şeye gideceğiz. Tekrar papatın tesbihini istedi ama. Tamam gideceğiz şimdi papazla konuşacağız.
What if my soul is burdened with sin?
Of course, son. You could or take the path it will improve, and you, if I'm... Come find me.
It seems like you'd be glad to have someone to...
Ağacindan honest, my friend. So I'll be quite glad if you join me.
What did you do that no one wants to...
Certainly not. Although it may look that way at times, since fortune...
And isn't playing dice, is it?
It's not as if we were Roman soldiers playing dice for...
Yeah, I never understood what they wanted that robe for. I doubt Jesus had any finery.
They sat on the robe, so they wouldn't feel the
Cold?
Yes, but...
Uh-huh. I heard you have a certain
Aye, it belonged to Kabat.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things.
Hang on. You're saying you don't mind...
And who should I give it back to? I doubt. Besides, you've got to admit a rosary belongs in the hand once its owner turns up.
Or lose it in a game of dice.
I'm a priest, not a saint.
Let's play for it then.
Certainly, why not?
No problem.
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Bunu
That's
göstereceğim.
still
Kazanmak üzereyim.
these ones here.
The sixth bell. Half the time is up.
Oh dear. Well, what's to be...
I'll be glad.
I don't know why people always imagine that we... Anyway, wouldn't you like to bet...
Sorry, but I'm not going to play. In that case, I'll be going.
Well, if you change your mind, come...
Kazandık mı?
Yeah, maybe next.
I have that rosary for you.
Great.
Here you have it.
Good fella. Here's a bit of equipment for you.
Komutana gidip
Aren't you supposed to be help?
I don't think the bandits stole that rosary. I heard Kabat the groom found it tangled.
Cabot? I might have known. That's just his...
Shouldn't he give it back?
Indeed he should. What's...
Should I deal with that?
No. But you did the right thing. Maybe that rosary turning up was a sign from above.
Could I?
Aye, come with me. I'll take you up to the chapel. Usually...
I understand.
The Sawbones was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs. The wounded are supposed to lie as close to the chapel as possible. Everyone knows that. Years ago, I heard from a man that something similar happened in Strahlenberg during the Margravate Wars. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit and pulled him halfway through the woods. No one thought he'd live to see the morning. But the castle chaplain, Petronel by name, ordered that the Burgrave must be close to the Lord when his hour came. There's this really high tower in Strahlenberg. The locals call it the Trumpet, on account of how it seems to get wider near the top. I saw it with my own 2 eyes on the road to Krakow, when I was escorting Lord von Burgo there. When they took the Burgrave up there, spear and all, on Petronel's orders, the next day they were amazed. The Burgrave made a miraculous recovery. They say an angel descended there at night and pulled the spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, They keep the spear on display at the castle. I understand the Sawbones. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing.
What a day.
Gerek biraz daha hızlı çıkarsa. Hiçbir şey demiyor Cerek olduğu için. Şimdi daha düzgün bir şekilde gelmek istedim açıkçası. O yüzden böyle bir şey yaptım. Yoksa Thomas'ın yanına çıktım yani. Yakında şunu çarpacağız o yüzden. Onun şimdi buraya gelmesini bekliyoruz. Allah.
I'm sorry.
Bir tek hızlı gidersen Cerek. Ne güzel önüne geçmiştim, yine düştük aşağı. Cerek gelirse bugün.
Pardon me for disturbing you.
If you, unless
No.
I'm a
Ne biliyoruz zaten,
Unless-
hızlıca geçeceğim.
What?
if the,
I'm sorry. Maybe I. Where's?
he was on anyway.
I actually know a bit about.
Really?
All you have to do is tell.
If I knew that, not even a.
And where is this?
How should I know?
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed.
I'll figure it out.
Why do you want to?
Well, unless
You-
he's the main.
Yeah.
I'll get.
Go.
Watch out on the right, Yannick.
Sağ ol Cerek. Şimdi ne yapacağız? Buradan tamamen aşağı iniyoruz. Bir altıncı mı, yedinci mi? Yedinci valla. Artık bir şeyler yapmam lazım.
Careful.
Abi kusura bakma, kusura bakma, özür dilerim. Şimdi bir şey yapmamız lazım. Nereye çıktık lan? Ha, tamam doğru yere çıkıyoruz.
If anything goes missing there, I'll be after you.
Ay bu abla var ya. Şunu alacaktım ablamla.
What'll it be?
Şey lazım değil, dışarı
Show
çıksam.
me you wear it.
Aa dur. Bunu verirsem belki kabul eder.
Wonderful. Always happy to be of service, friend.
Valla Sultik'ten daha iyidir bu muhtemelen. Bundan.
Fuck, I haven't...
I suppose you're waiting...
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a bait or at least a bit of gruel.
I can see if I've got any...
Hey, I need some decent grub.
Ekmek değil ki.
You might be...
Al. Al anasını. Ah. Ha, tamam.
Thanks. Well, at least...
You're welcome.
Yukarı çıkabilirim ama izin verdi. Şimdi daha kolay bir yöntem varmış. Şuraya gidiyorum.
This place is off limits to you.
Tamam gidiyorum. Gidiyorum. Gidiyorum.
I said surrender.
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
You can't say you were. You'll pay.
All right.
Now,
All right.
all right then. In that case, that's taken care of. Off
Ben
you
de
go now.
yoluma gidiyorum işte. Oğlum gelme.
Do you want me to arrest you again or what? You can't hang around here.
Gelme.
Are you really going to make... It was you! Surrender, now!
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
Now you can't... You'll pay up.
All right.
Now...
All right.
All right, in that... That's it! Surrender, now!
Oğlum 10 saniyede bir teslim ol diyeceksen
I surrender.
olayım. Ha.
You can't say you'll pay...
All right.
Now...
All right.
All right, in that case... That's taken care of!
Allah seni kahretsin ya.
Hey! You should have...
Huh? What? I heard something. Huh? Strange. Ah, cunt! Hey! You almost hit me!
Geber. Gebersene. Ha? Arkadan gidiyoruz gebermiyor, önden gidiyoruz gebermiyor. Böyle oyna ya.
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
Yıkanmak için bir yer var mıydı burada?
I need...
Who does?
I don't...
Tom?
Well... I'm not...
Oh,
well, don't forget... And you'll...
and you... No. And
Önemli değil. Kaybeden miydi bari? Tamam. Yukarı niye çıkmıyor?
This place is off limits to you. Halt! Enough! I'm not on duty. Calm down.
Any up? You won't surrender.
Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard.
Oğlum döndüm dolandım buraya geldim.
Come on then. Useless. Punishment by the blade, my favorite. Did he take?
Now you'll see the cry of the pain. Come on then. Don't think I won't cut you to pieces.
Yeah, I'll be right on it. I just have to take care of something here first. What do you expect me to find there? I'll help you arrest him.
Oh. Galiba yaptım. Galiba yaptım. Galiba yaptım.
Did you get it?
Oh.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work,
Ablacığım hadi.
I don't think
Hadi
you
ne
last
olur.
long.
Hadi. Hadi. Hadi ne olur. Ne olur. Ben 5 saattir bununla uğraşıyorum. Hadi ne olur. Hadi ne olur. 8500. çan çalıyor. Hadi. Olmadan yapmaya çalıştım. Bir şekilde gene suçlandım. Yani ne yapayım? Saçma sapan.
vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug. The worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But sir, the captain!
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble. That's for me to judge. Take him down!
Oh.
And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
Oh. Dağın tepesinde onları nasıl yapmışlar lan?
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So,
Bir olmadı.
you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
Bunun neden şeyi yok?
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. Almost all the others were killed, including my page, and so there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father.
I hope your health will soon be restored.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Sir, we came to your castle in a state of desperation. Your Chamberlain had the guards empty excrement on my lord's head and beat him without hearing us out. You were still at the castle then, and if he'd let us see you, maybe you wouldn't have left and wouldn't have been ambushed. And if that wasn't enough, when he had Sir Hans arrested, he refused to believe who he was, even though not only I told him, but your Captain Thomas too.
I must say you have courage, youngster. But I expect I would also be in such a foul mood if the same had happened to me.
Sir!
Best be quiet, Ulrich. We will talk about that another time. And I apologize to you for that unpleasantness. At least it ended better than it might have. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
But we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I'm all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our powers were to join, rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy. So we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat, and it would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain.
Who is this Lord
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped. In short, the house of Nebak is more than beholden.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. That will do us. If he delivers...
What should we do if he's unwilling?
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than... I do not expect any great obstacles. But it would be wise to show... He will take his time over being persuaded, and then...
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress is in the wilderness amongst the cliffs.
Don't worry, sir. I have Henry here, but...
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a... Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat...
We'll take care of it, sir.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible.
Very well. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have...
Ya tam bir...
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't...
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only...
And why does this Toth...
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he had...
Interesting. Interesting.
Thank you, sir. And sorry.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Ulrich here. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of... And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits you. There, your, equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take...
Oh be.
Gentlemen, follow me. So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not.
What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realised?
Salağa yatma.
Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
I think you owe him a proper apology.
I think I've apologized more than enough. Even though I had little reason not to regard him as a poacher. But still, I will try to rectify my error.
Oğlum bir gece düzenlememiz lazım. 2 tane karar
Nevertheless,
lazım ki
welcome to
hatası
Tusky, the finest and
düzelsin.
biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
God bless.
Ben oradan inene kadar ben indim bile. Benim üstümde ne var? O çaldıklarım da bana kaldı. Güzelmiş onun ya.
What's the meaning of this? Why are you wearing
Ne oldu
those
lan?
things? You must have
The
stolen
jail.
them. Surrender at once.
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
You're a thief, and you're even stupid enough.
All right, I'll pay.
Now I'll take those stolen items.
Have a look then.
Right. I thought it. All right. That's a lot. But I don't want to see anything like that.
Affedersin. Ha. Amına koyayım üstümü değiştirmez olayım gerçekten. Şöyle bir daha izle.
Here
Bayağı
it
komik
is.
bu ya.
You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Good. I don't think I could stomach much more of your company.
Likewise. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Yürü git lan. Hayır. Ver onu. Onu da ver. Kalkanını ver. Onu da ver. Onu da ver. Onu da ver. Ver. Bir tane yeter lan. Ya da 2 tane. Zırh. Ver. Ne güzel bir tane kıyafet ayarlamıştım. O da gitti. Yani oğlum bir karar ver ya. Dur, bu savaş şeyi olacak. Heh. Başlık dedim, başlık da giydik. Allah Allah. Heh. Heh. Bu da olur. Aynen bu. Şu. Aynen. Yok, şu. Tamam. Hı. Sargı bezlerini alalım. Kurutulmuşların hepsini alalım. Tamam. Bu birinci. Sarı. Tamam. Şimdi ikinciyi yapıyoruz. Soyu şaperonu. Evet, başlık. Ondan sonra böyle güzel bir şey. Tamam. Onu da ha yok giyme. Onu giyme. Ceket okey. Avcı kesesini koy. Gezgin kesesine yok. Avcı koy. Avcı koy evet. Bunların hepsini satacağız. Savaş atı. Bunların hepsini ata gönderemiyoruz buradan yok. Bunların hepsini ata veririm ben şimdi. Atta dursun. Şeyli ayakkabısı var. Güzel bir de pantolon var. Bak, zaten bitiriyorum şimdi. Bunların hepsini ata dağıtım yok. Tamam. Bu şeyli ayakkabı çalındı mı? O zaman sağlam çizgiden koy. Aman. Dolan abi şimdi. Uyu ve kaydetmemiz var. Hemen bir saat uyuyalım. Tamam. Evet, yeterli. Bu bölümde böyle olsun. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Belki bölümde kalın üzerinden devam edeceğiz. Ben bir kanal abone olmayı unutmayın. Hoşçakalın.